The Central Georgia House District has a new representative, but he's no political newcomer. 80-year-old Democrat Floyd Griffin won the House District 149 seat over Republican Ken Vance. Now he's already been mayor, a state senator, and much more. Carmen Brown sat down with Griffin hours after the race was called to talk about his past and his new future.
From running the family business to serving on university boards, Floyd Griffin stepped away from his political career after serving as Milledgeville's first black mayor from 2001 to 2005.
Kept myself busy and did some traveling, but the pandemic came along and that kind of cut back on some of the traveling, but I stayed active.
Griffin also served a term in the Georgia Senate in the late 90s. Before that, he served in the military. He says he didn't think twice about campaigning for House District 149 representative.
And from my military experience, studying tactics and strategy, that's what I put a strategic plan together and followed that.
And despite a lot of chatter this year about politicians and age, he says his age is truly just a number. The 80-year-old says he feels more than confident he can get the job done for his constituents, and with an endorsement from Mrs. Griffin.
I would not have gotten out in this adventure if I was not physically, mentally prepared to do this, and most importantly, if my wife had said no, Floyd.
And though he won't take seat until January, Griffin says he's prepared to answer folks' needs. His goal is to be mobile and accessible.
I'm going to set up an office here in Milledgeville, which I did when I was a senator, and satellite offices in Jones and East Macon.
And he says if you want to meet him at a local Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, a couple of his go-to spots, he'll see you there. In Milledgeville, Carmen Brown, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, Griffin says he plans to hold town halls across the district to gauge the concern of his constituents. District 149 includes parts of Baldwin, Jones, and East Bibb County.